Follow the path for your final rites of passage. As you go along, you will find your fallen tribe mates. You must say a few nice words about them and their loss, or even mean ones if you can't think of any. At the end of the path is the final. So, there's only one person who can really say anything about this, so Sam, this is all you.
Yeah, he went way too soon, unfortunately. That was nothing that I could have done, really, but...
When he went, our side was talking about how much of a fan he was, so it was quite sad to learn that he went first of all people.
Not a first elimination he wanted to see.
And that was just I think, understand they thought he was going to be a good player in this, but
I don't think
losing a good
elimination
player
was
very, very early, I don't think that was smart.
Hey Sam, how about you say some nice words about the second one?
Oh, that one.
KO Kiona.
He's definitely one of the fiercest people we could have had. If he stayed in, he would have definitely been a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah,
definitely.
Sure.
Him going when he did was detrimental to the game, I feel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he, from what we understood at our side, Kaoki was a huge, like, he was at the top of the Ambition Alliance, so when he went, it was a massive shocker to us all, so not complaining that he went second, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh, we got
God.
Squaw. No.
Oh.
Bad.
Unfortunate turn of
Yeah.
events here.
Yeah,
Would have definitely been a star player if he was able to stay around, most certainly. He would
For
have.
sure.
He was already one of our best players in the PvP
He
challenge that
absolutely
he played,
was.
and in the parkour by hitting Sim and Kerpov. Him leaving was hard just because he was such a good player.
And he left us with a pretty solid checkerboard
Yeah.
Yep.
to remember him by.
If anything, we have his checkerboard, I think that's the best thing to say.
Yeah.
Ah, Scribbler. Not gonna lie, expected him to go first, but here we are. He made it 4 tribals? 3 tribals?
The only tribal I didn't go to, so...
Scrib isn't a bad player. I just feel like the team he got put on, he was split up from his overall alliance, and he knew he was doomed once that happened.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
He
not...
was impending.
He and I was put in a very, very similar position, to be fair.
Yes.
And it could have been me, it could have been Scrib, so it's quite unfortunate for him there.
And he didn't even really try to, or at least I don't remember him trying to...
Tried to persuade BJ and Kazmik to vote talks with him.
Yeah. We're coming up to the flying fucking truck.
Oh, League! Yeah.
Again, like
Taken
Squish,
soon.
too soon. Very unfortunate. He was definitely going to go far.
He would have probably... He, in my opinion, the way he was playing the game at this point had just as much as a chance to make it here than anybody else did, in my opinion. Because he was being quiet, but he was definitely always doing something.
Yeah, base to remember him by.
Oh, yeah. Did you have the kid hit an idol in there?
No.
Yeah. Speaking of someone who could have gone very far,
Yes,
Chasmic.
definitely. If he was
he-
still here, the game would be so much different.
Me,
For sure.
Chasmic, BJ, and Kid made an alliance of 4 on the first day, and if Kid was with us when we hit merge, well, obviously things didn't go well for Kid and BJ, but I feel like he would have made it deep into the merge if he stayed in the game. But
Definitely.
Dodgy Chicken got him. Bobby, Jesus.
Done with the, I'm not glad.
Bobby.
Major
Glad he's
threat
not here.
down.
Yeah,
He was-
I'm glad we decided to take him out when we did.
Yeah, him going home was a big game changer.
I do have to thank him for the entirety of my game. I think without him I would have gone 3rd or 4th at least.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the simple reason that he went was just because he was probably the biggest threat when we hit merge. So
Yeah,
good
definitely.
game, Bobby. Oh, Kid.
Honestly, Kid played way too hard.
Yeah.
Played
He had
such
to
an
go at
aggressive
one
game.
point.
He
I
like Bobby, or I assume Bobby was playing hard, but he wasn't doing it as openly as Kid.
Yeah. Kid
Like-
was.
Yeah,
I
the
think we also
perfect-
managed to shut Bobby down before he could
yeah.
play too hard, but Kid went on and talked to everyone.
started
so-
this game literally running, and he was sprinting so much that
ran
Okay,
right into
sorry,
a
there's a
wall.
sign on the back.
Oh.
But out of all people, this was the one that probably shocked. Well, the second one that shocked me the most. I had a lot of fun playing with Kid. I'm not gonna lie.
He didn't deserve it.
He
really
didn't.
didn't. I
Yeah.
feel so bad.
I feel bad because when we was going into his elimination, I had to shout out someone's name. We was already going for him, so I'm like, listen, we're voting. We got to vote Tux or else I'm done. And
I did not expect him to
Same
go.
exact play. Like
I was actually shocked.
he was
That's
the
yeah.
he was the only person beforehand that was talked about that wasn't Kid.
yeah, that was,
And I like when Kid got voted out, I thought like all alliances were just gonna go haywire. Voting Tux was a play
Yeah.
to see if the alliance could stay together.
yeah,
But he
I'm glad-
definitely didn't deserve it.
yeah. He
No.
went out in the craziest way possible.
He
It's such
didn't win a
shame.
single challenge. He went to every single tribal.
Here is our first underdog fighter, Mischievous.
He tried.
Mm.
Put up a very good fight.
Yes.
He was probably the sole reason that Kid went home. His the stuff he said at that tribal was phenomenal, and
Yeah.
he went down
Very
swinging
good
so
player.
hard.
He knows exactly what he's doing.
He
And,
convinced me to flip on Kid. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Like,
Yeah, I can respect that. I mean, like, he did it in a way that was subtle enough that you sort of wondered, is he telling the truth? Is he right? And off the 5-4 elimination on him was probably one of the most crucial votes the entire season.
Or
oh, this one.
You know what, Sam? Why don't you go first?
Yeah. I'm happy he went. I could have gone earlier, but
Well, the only difference between him and Mischievous is that he did it in more of a insane way. He was just,
yeah.
he was bloody mad at times. It was.
I'm not gonna lie. I was considering keeping him maybe because I thought he'd be pretty poor at most of the challenges. But after he started luring creepers
Yeah.
into camp,
Yeah, that
Yeah,
actually
it-
did it for me as well. Not
He-
gonna lie.
Did not save anything. Like, once Mish was out, you'd think he would try to go with anyone to, like, ally with, but he made 0 friends after
Yeah.
that.
He tried to get me and VJ to flip on Sam, but I couldn't trust the dude. He was the way he was playing that final day. I'm like, he told me he said to me to vote for 4 different people, I believe.
Yeah,
So it just wasn't.
he was just
I couldn't do it.
he was trying
yeah.
to make the tribe implode.
He nearly did it. Alright then, Miles. Mwah.
Like,
Uh,
yeah.
Oh,
BJ.
VJ, listen. Out of all the eliminations, this one didn't surprise me that much, but this one hurt the most for me. He's the most genuine person I've met in such a long time, and out of all the people to play with, I'm very glad that he was allied with me for as long as he was. And you know what? You guys did a good play for voting him out because he had an incredibly good social game on his hands. So,
Yeah,
VJ, yeah.
it was just from what I heard, the vote was just because you and him would always jump into a channel, like, and he would be like, "Can I pull you aside? Can I pull you aside?"
Yeah.
It was just like he's trying to get so much trust with everyone.
Yeah, I can respect why you guys voted him out, but obviously I hope you guys respect why I didn't vote for him.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Of course.
Markiplier.
Nope, just Mark.
Just
Only Mark.
Made it so much further than I expected. I'm
Yeah, a
not gonna
lot of
lie.
people have said that, but you know, you don't want to know something. The biggest thing that annoyed me this season was the amount of times people were saying to Mark that he wasn't playing a good game or he wasn't. It was
I
getting
mean-
dragged along.
Obviously, that's wrong considering he made it final 6.
yeah.
I genuinely believe that he actually played a decent game because he made it so far and he avoided so many votes. So I do respect Mark's game quite a lot, to be honest.
I feel like if he would have made it to final 3, he would have definitely got some votes.
Yeah. And the last. Oh, hang on, it's a little longer. And the last, but not least,
Jaboy Aaron.
DYM.
Aaron.
I once compared DYM, Sean from Survivor Borneo. Sean from Survivor Borneo went 5th place.
Aaron went 5th.
Yeah, I never really saw him have an alliance, to be honest with you, but he
He's
was
just kinda
always
doing his own
yeah.
thing.
And you know, got into Final 5, it was respectable. I mean, he didn't piss anybody off. DYM, respect.
Yeah, he said his only like ally was like people thought him and Tux were together,
I
but
tried to stay with them, but it It was hard.
And then.
It's rough.
I'll take it back. And on Monday, we will start our final immunity challenge.
And then.
Want me to go
We
ahead
don't
and
have to punch all this wool out, do we?
Oh, hell no. Want me to explain what... I'll leave it at this. Sky high.
Oh boy.
Alright.